right now when I knock this, yeah? Because the MP, I see I try look some traction from where I'm saying I can move motion. Heroy Clarke, Clarke, MP Clarke from Mobile. Heroy Clarke, man. When I talk, let me tell you this. I play it again and make him listen when I say, because I see them fling in a paper now and him start talk, say jacket and all kind of things. You see them when them come with them motion and whatever, him just a look, you know, and feel say, yes, may I move something now and, you know, something popular. What them I try doing, them I try distort the thing, you know. Yeah? Them I try distort the thing. I wanna work off a distortion. You understand? We work off factual thing. See? So we not work off no distortion, run. So we not follow him. That's a number one. We not follow him. Because what him said, yeah man, bless up. What him said for move motion and you know, government for pay for, you know, DNA test and then they run the paper now what experience about jacket and know this and all kind of little things. Let me tell you this. The biggest part-time thing when I talk where it's so flawed, I mean I know who do them, you know, who do them research and things and say domestic violence. If you do the DNA test, it a cut significantly the domestic violence. Because domestic violence. Because woman I get man jacket it cause the domestic violence, or because they have enough man just directly just want to deal with some domestic violence and just vile. Because of how them grow. And most of the house, by the way, grow out in father. You say have the woman I give father jacket, no force now have the father in a Jamaica. They won't go here say them have a father, but they not see him not play the father role. Deadbeat. You understand? And not do him. We not see if we correct all these things neither, right? But we're going to play with him say first, and then we're going to correct him. And we're going to show now. So what him say, cause domestic violence, and we just stop it. I just a bag of gas. I have to big up Paul A because, you know, critical thinker. And Bird, big up yourself. And I see one somebody else. And Leng, somebody named Leng, big up yourself, ma'am. See? Because, you know, so we're critical thinkers, you know. We know critical thinkers because I see you write something there. You know, we know people where we stand up for people and open them eye. And run with them kind of people when them chat them foolishness. See? I see a lot of killing go on in a domestic violence in a Jamaica right now. Over land, always most of the time over land. Brothers are kill, brother, sister kill, you know, even you know, youth are kill all them grandfather. Chop up them grandfather, domestic violence. This not have nothing to do with DNA, you know. And you just kill him grandmother the other day, I mean, no, a domestic violence, you know. You chop her up, she can't even move in her bed or something, don't it? That woman here was dead the other day. I can play him thing, but I try to show you something, right? So I'm saying I can solve most of domestic violence, but I make it hear what you say by word in the house yesterday in the Enromagan house when I make sense to me. Okay? So that woman here was murdered in the church. Yeah? Andrea Garwood. And a domestic violence. Our stepson people kill her, don't it? What she do? Add some DNA thing and some baby and it stop domestic violence. The girl where in a Trelawney not long ago where pay a man for come hire people where pay a man for come kill her sister over some land or some house and a domestic violence. The next girl will kill for her sister must sit up on the road. And domestic violence, these things. Cousin where I kill who? The son will kill him father. And a domestic violence. Must chop up him father and them things. These are domestic. So the DNA are gonna make these things stop. And the DNA make most of the domestic violence. I go, yo, listen now, man. I play him. And then maybe just tell us so we're not dealing with distraction. Because even some of the violence we're going in some community right now, it stems from domestic violence. Your neighbor and you want to start something, but him a friend and you a friend. You know? You understand? Him a friend and you a friend. So that's the domestic violence what you talk about. So you talk about something now and say about jacket. It a cause domestic violence. You give a wrong. Yeah, man, bless up, man. You give a wrong You give wrong impression that you have people follow you know some I don't know people vote for you. See? You have enough to deal with things, man. You understand? Make we hear what him say about domestic violence. Can we go on for what you say, you know? What him say we are dealing with, see? Alright, make we hear what him say start domestic violence. And how it can stop. Make we hear him.
To be done at birth. Mr. Clarke made the comment as he made his contribution to the State of the Constituency debate last evening.
The cases of domestic violence that lead to murder are high, Madam Speaker. According to Dr. Herbert Gill, doing a study conduct here in Jamaica.
So at the domestic this lead to high at the birth and them thing that the DNA thing lead to high domestic violence in the country. Dr. Herbert when him go shoot it and take him move and go about him dirty business. And you come repeat this as an MP? Eh?
One of the causes of domestic violence stems from paternal issues.
Most of the cause stem from paternal issue. Let me play it back. Listen him good.
Domestic violence. Central St. James MP Heroy Clarke wants to move a motion in Parliament for paternity tests to be done at birth. Mr. Clarke made the comment as he made his contribution to the State of the Constituency debate last evening.
The cases of domestic violence that lead to murder are high, Madam Speaker. According to Dr. Herbert Gill, doing a study conduct here in Jamaica, one of the causes of domestic violence stems from paternal issues. Madam Speaker, as a legislator, I will be moving a motion for the DNA paternity test to be done at the birth of the child in order to determine fatherhood of that said child. This, Madam Speaker, I believe will stem majority of the domestic violence in our society.
Just stick up in there, so. It has stem majority of the domestic violence. So me, I look at the one of them killing our one, and you point out which one them kill over the baby or something, and it make them dead. Okay? Remember, listen him again. It has stem more side. Listen it again.
In Jamaica, one of the causes of domestic violence stems from paternal issues. Madam Speaker, as a legislator, I will be moving a motion for the DNA paternity test to be done at the birth of the child in order to determine fatherhood of that said child. This, Madam Speaker, I believe will stem majority of the domestic violence in our society.
It has stem majority of the domestic violence in our society. It's a man this want to vote for and put in. So when him come in a film head, them now have no crime plan or nothing at all. And then domestic violence stuff. If you do paternity test, domestic violence will up enough one bag of things, you know. Eh? And it so domestic violence cause this, them people him did crash and dead and she. Yeah? A paternity test she do and the baby wrong or something and it cause her death. Because of greed. Because of greed our Garwood in the church. So let me just run through some other little things. Hold on there. So George right. Him beat film woman, catch pan camera beat film woman. A domestic violence, you know. Can't could have kill her too. So okay. So how what she do? Is that attack him get and thing make him beat her with the stool in her head and could have kill her? Could have knock her out and kill her? Eh? You understand? Someone with a domestic, no, him tie this. DNA, we don't have no problem. You tie the DNA because it's a stem majority. You have to listen with the man you attack, you know. So you don't run away with something else. You understand? You can't come and talk some stupidness and then you let him off. So me run through some other things, you know. Let me just listen what the man say again. Listen what the man say.
To move a motion in Parliament for paternity tests to be done at birth. Mr. Clarke made the comment as he made his contribution to the State of the...
If you don't move a motion in Parliament for paternity tests, but you don't tie it and link it with most of the domestic violence if you do the paternity test, DNA test, it has stem all of the most of everything we're going on because of this. How much people die because of it? You tell me if you have sense, if this makes sense. Because Jamaican I hear that. Me tell you say them people, I say man. Listen what the man say.
Constituency debate last evening.
The cases of domestic violence that lead to murder are high, Madam Speaker.
Murder are high.
According to Dr. Herbert Gill, doing a study conduct here in Jamaica, one of the causes of domestic violence stems from paternal issues. Madam Speaker, as a legislator, I will be moving a motion for the DNA paternity test to be done at the birth of the child in order to determine fatherhood of that said child. This, Madam Speaker, I believe will stem majority of the domestic violence in our society.
No, you hear what I'm saying? It will stem majority of the domestic violence. Will kill much hundred of people in a society. But when you look on the domestic violence, I don't know who come do that study there. Who do that study there stink. Yeah, I'm gonna take back no talk, we no business. We never stop. We do not bogus study and then come and if you are deal with something, but don't come pin it. So the paternity test cause most of the domestic violence in a Jamaica. George right, so him wife to get pregnant and give him a jacket. So the paternity test him go do and beat her with chair. Eh? Okay. Alright, so let me just move on. So the sister in a sentence. Faithful affair. Watchman kill his sister-in-law. So a domestic violence cause this? Eh? This is just 2021, you know. This is just the other day. A domestic violence cause this. So if me go down here, so. Yeah? Trina and his sister charged with murder. So this, when they fight over house and them thing, that domestic violence cause them, yeah? Eh? Who stabbed the 20-year-old sister to death in the parish of Trelawney. This is the other day too. This. So me can come through much here. Right? You understand? So domestic violence cause the world. A domestic violence cause the youth to kill him grandmother, chop her up in her bed. And the youth to kill him grandfather and must bury him. They can't find the grandfather and bury the man. Want to take the man place? A domestic violence, a DNA cause that? So the grandfather did pregnant female and do a paternity test. And it shows him get a jacket so him chop up him grandfather. What is MP talk about? If you come with one move a motion, you want to move a motion and talk about DNA, but or you link it and say to stop all a majority of the domestic violence because of the DNA or because of woman with the you want fling. You see what them want do? The one bag of killing a go on. George beat him woman with bench. And one bag of thing a go on. See a woman does talk on a program where she talk to a man and the man and her son, but when do him chop him because he said the man squeeze her neck. Domestic violence. And her son run out and can't take it and chop him. But when wrong, the son go back and light him a fire. And you can't put up with that. Because she talk on a program. Those are domestic violence. She not have no picnic for the man. So what him do? What she do? Do a DNA test and the baby where she not have film. This are just the other day again. So every minute, my wife have a cousin at Trelawney where she left her man and pick up, she have 50 and she pick up the young youth. Him a young youth, him like 20 something. And them in her bed, you know, see the youth go bust him throat. Me did have it, bust him throat and chop up she kill her too. Domestic violence. We have a boxer over him own land and him nephew and some other man kill him. And which one of them in a Portland? Domestic violence. So you tell me now, so it can stem and stop most of the domestic violence when you do DNA? You come and tell we as Jamaican these things? I will vote for this MP. And you tell me about study that make sense? One man come do a study and it makes sense too, no? Eh? If you move a motion for say, okay, me could do DNA paternity test, nobody will say, boom, but you link it and say it has stop majority of the domestic violence, you know, say it's a jackass. And you have some people here that can run with it. And we are say stupid this, I even gonna start because you say, yeah, me say something now, and it move, everybody. Anybody with a critical thinker, I don't know, say it's a stinker. See? So you couldn't go put DNA and link it to domestic violence. Eh? That don't make no sense. It can't make sense. See? So if you want to deal with DNA and you say boom bam bam, and then you say no, in a paper today now you ask about jacket. You got find something different. This is not what you're saying at the house. This is where you want to move your motion because you think it does stem and that stop the crime. Majority of the remember, you know, not my word. I go by what the man say in a Margan house. This is how I'm saying I play it again, make you hear yourself. See? Big up Paul A because the Paul A write a nice thing. I'm bird too. And I think that's the next day in your lane or something right, something way marvelous. See? You have to be critical thinker when you hear them little man come talk. It name me muddy up the water because the road them want to fix and money a rob and all kind of things that go on and if you can muddy up the water because you have some man that jump on the train and you know some man just talk with ignorance. We not talk with ignorance here. We not talk to it straight. We see people are dead, people are get set up. Them own family are set them up for just take them land and them house and them thing there. That now have nothing to do with the DNA. So it cause majority the domestic violence. When George a licky woman and rat with bench and come out and a distraction man and a beat her this kind of way. Where you say, okay, because she does a baby and the DNA do and him see him get a jacket so him a beat her with bench. And even if DNA they do, you know have the right to beat her with bench neither. As a MP. Eh? Right now domestic violence turning into some big community, some big violence because I remember now. A man, we are par yaso, and him and the neighbor have something. Right? If neighbor, not those domestic violence, start out small and then when you look other friend involved and gun start play. So tin man get shot and man retaliate back and then it turn out in a big gang thing. Start from domestic violence. We not ask you, we know about it. We can't tell you. Enough people can't come and tell you, say, some of them things start from a woman, a man can't talk woman, a man got this, a man, woman, and then it starts. Some because domestic violence, but them start with gunplay. And it causes hundreds and hundreds of life every year. And you think, say, no, okay, it causes them things. So if you do a little DNA, it is stop. Where you get that from? I'm not playing back again. And you have people just run up and down with this kind of thing, you know. You see me I say? You see me I say? So look on this. Hear this. Hear this.
Clarke wants to move a motion in Parliament for paternity tests to be done at birth. Mr. Clarke made the comment as
You say if him come and say want to move a motion and paternity test done, we wouldn't have the problem with that. But when you itch it with domestic violence and say it a cause wagwan, it name distraction. I use a ass that you don't know what you are saying. You just say, yo, too much of this, man. Yeah, man.
made his contribution to the State of the Constituency debate last evening.
The cases of domestic violence that lead to murder are high, Madam Speaker. According to Dr. Herbert Gill, doing a study conduct here in Jamaica, one of the causes of domestic violence stems from paternal issues. Madam Speaker, as a legislator, I will be moving a motion for the DNA paternity test to be done at the birth of the child in order to determine fatherhood of that said child. This, Madam Speaker, I believe will stem majority of the domestic violence in our society.
That makes sense? The majority, that mean most. So them do the DNA, eh? No man, them the road for fix and all kind of things and we hospital and them thing there. And government are telling them they have the money for pay nobody at all. But they say government and in those come now papers say government to take up the tag and deal with that. See? Enough. You have enough if we go we can go deal with the paternity test and the jacket. We can't talk about that too. Because we can't say this wrong or that. But when you tie this to domestic violence, when you see the woman in a church and the youth send because in feels so my father do this or maybe she'll take a house and you're dead. That cause from paternity test or stepson, domestic violence. You want to just get her out because you see me as a family issue and family thing. And neighbor things, some domestic violence things cause big things. And it's so it around that, you know, right now them a take you out. Forget what them a get. See you just step up him granny, but can't move. Old granny. She wanted to kill him grandfather and bury him. Eh? See the girl down in a Trelawney, the bigger sister, she just pay man, she and her daughter them for come kill her sister for land and house. Bird because when I'm in a Portland, I'm nephew over land issue. My color think him and they have a house and him and him brother and sister over argument over him own place because he make them live in it. She want to cause domestic violence. You have man and man now. Like, alright, like what you see Ninja Man in a prison. Look how it start from a little domestic violence. The man who live in the yard with the grandmother, with the girl grandmother. And the youth are bad her up and a deal with her wicked. She call her granddaughter because she not can manage him. A ninja friend. So the man come with him, film friend come over and start fling stone. Did it quash and then you hear say little later people dead. So domestic violence going a big thing. Where him get this from? Look what people send me for this. Till it is a one man dead and who get it start from the domestic violence because you have it. You see when they come with some foolishness like this. See you can't find numerous cases. Tell me make him find how much case DNA and then people go kill who. Make him find pan them. I'll show me them in the paper. Just find pan them. Like come here find pan so much case. Right now you have some place I'll be a war going because what? Neighbor this and next man in a place. Domestic violence, you know. They might have to look at gambling and start from that and when you look it end up that a gun play. It end up so big. Yeah, when you look before it done 10, 20 people dead. You understand? How much wounded? And a man I say no, at the DNA, you know, compulsory because of this. If you do it, if you do the DNA, then it has them majority of the domestic violence. Who did that research? You and them a jackass. You understand? Who have no sense. Me could have listened to that about research, you talk about legislator, you do this and you move motion. And the name you want to make. And the name distraction. The whole of this is foolishness. You understand? Foolishness. So if I deal with DNA and deal with them thing there. Me that more because remember, you know, you see poverty and them thing they cause a lot of these things to you know. If you deal with that, but don't tell me about domestic violence when Georgia beat a man with chair and still have him up there. A pamper him. Still a pamper him. Road for fix you get one boom bam 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 all kind of things. So in a ghetto it run like this. You are work and sometimes you know you're not going fear man I say step up time as you go up this and you're not providing something happen. And some woman, you know, under peer pressure, then some man just want to be bad and yeah, enough man bad set speed. But who get catch because man can't carry in pregnancy. Man could carry pregnancy then woman then have trouble because the amount of pregnancy them that drop in. You see? Yeah man. You understand? So if you come as a paternity test and do this and that and tell me something and say, but make who want straighten this and that, but straighten off more things. You understand? Because man fi know who them attack to. You understand? And then you and your lady can build a trust on them thing there. But it name, you know, deflection, deflect from reality, from certain other little things. And come bring and mix that. And say them find a study through the paternity. That's why them killing you. When people are kill over land and kill over all kind of thing. See the woman they are coming with a liar daughter. In a sentence, you see there, you where it come from, you them say, okay, it come from the parts of because them a fight over house. The one who have the gas station. The one they shut up, she and her daughter dead. And then you say, okay, have house, them a fight over, you know, because husband want the house and boom, bam, bam. So these, you have nothing with stem from domestic violence. So you have the police will kill him wife, shoot him wife. And so boy, she want and I sent her, wait up, I sent Mary, I sent her. When she and him married and him make a voice note, oh, he would come tell her the amount of shot him girl, because she want she have a plaza. She want the man out of her place. I mean, say, yo, me have to get half of this. So about no jacket and no. Domestic violence. See the police were shoot where him they carry him kill the stepdaughter dead. The woman they have their foreign, their brother dead, the sister, the mother, he must shoot up the one of them. The police. Can they go to Manchester and come back, I think I sent Mary. A domestic violence. So me can count all of these things, but it no point. And yes, still them do research and it show them do study. What kind of study? See the next grandmother with the dead. She and the police must see in a St. Mary again, where she go to the police and tell them say, yo, leave my grandson alone. You see the police shoot she and shoot himself because he not leave the grandson alone. So domestic violence start from some little things and one then it run after the in-laws and all kind of things. So look much thing we can just pick up and show you. Eh? You understand? Man I wipe out a whole set because I want the one. Most of them things, which one of them can combine and tell me say, oh, them do paternity test and I start domestic violence. Stop your foolishness. See the big man there. When you look at him wife driving in a man devil. She businesswoman too. When you look now, a gunshot she get. When them run it a police and everybody kill her, him get a young girl, say man get with her wife. See that teacher woman they work at one of them teacher school. No a man them lock up. Where him have a car mat. Where say him and him wife in the bed asleep and man kick off them door. When me show you the house. In there, let me tell you this. In the wife just go to school and come back and go to a little church and think like him tired that she want to get rid of her, but him no want to divorce her because thing and think him get rid of her. Domestic violence. So you don't know how to get rid of it, so you just hire some man to just come boom 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 and say you just escape. Where my thought no make no sense. So all this I get rid of majority. Let me just play him back. So you so much case me can't drop. Domestic violence them there now. People dead. And you have how much people get chopped up and wounded in a just area. You see me I say? When you say domestic violence. Eh? And the man come and say this will solve majority of the domestic violence. This way I come with. In a we ma talk to. That's why I say I want to vote for them peace. I want to vote for them crap here. What kind of idea them have to change? Go look in them constituency and look at the road them want to fix. And what if you do on some skill centers and all kind of things, come move a motion that the youth them can get work. Because when you attack it crappy. If you come and say something else, bless up yourself, you're P. You could have said, okay, we understand and said that and that. But you're tied to domestic violence. So much domestic violence when we talk about what happened in the country and people dead. Eh? And you say majority, this a cause majority of the paternity test a cause majority of this. People are kill people and a fight over dead left. Instead of them fight now and chop and that different from what more people get chopped up and everything every day, you know. Brother and sister what domestic violence, when you look youth and father, now you just chop up him father. Them a say them a call the father, I see the thing, you know, and chop up him father. Same time now talk and the father say, one boo and slap him away looking father sleep and just chop up him father. See? When father do, they pregnant and go do a DNA test and what. Yo, I'll be a fool, you know, for stop chat foolishness, you know. Judge beat your woman with cheer. And domestic violence. You have some people aggressive to them partner and them thing there. Very aggressive. Pay beating, pay this, you know, cook, you know, come in. Hey, let me tell you this, where you come from? Boom, bam, boom, bam. See? So brother who involved and who get locked up and thing. You know, let me tell you this. You know, see man, say thing in a woman phone and beat her and go front of court. Every day you appear domestic violence case. And this man, let me just make you hear what the man say again, you know. I'm not hear what him say again. Because he might tell you what is domestic violence, right? Let me hear what him say again.
Central St. James MP Heroy Clarke wants to move a motion in Parliament for paternity tests to be done at birth. Mr. Clarke made the comment as he made his contribution to the State of the Constituency debate last evening.
The cases of domestic violence that lead to murder are high, Madam Speaker. According to Dr. Herbert Gill, doing a...
Dr. Herbert Gill, where you want to talk and do study. You just pick up film study and look how much people you said dead by domestic violence and it start all kind of things and chick off a bag of things. And you said the majority of the violence start by through the DNA. Eh?
Conduct here in Jamaica. One of the causes of domestic violence stems from paternal issues. Madam Speaker, As a legislator, I will be moving a motion for the DNA paternity test to be done at the birth of the child in order to determine fatherhood of that said child. This, Madam Speaker, I believe will stem majority of the domestic violence in our society.
Majority of domestic violence. Eh? Eh? It bring more violence, man. That'll bring more violence. That, when just say you're right, because we say it already. It not probably. It'll bring more violence. Because and when it do, it'll have when him for do, where the government and everything we have to do, when him say him do this, because he must say he must come up with something. If you come with DNA, alright, for instance, for a serious reason. A man go and work and him have a lady and she have 5 youth. Female youth them, you know. He never go do the test on them. That look and boom bam bam. But him go work and something happen that something go wrong and when look, him go get a next one make 6. But this time, this come in and she go do a test. Remember, I rent her pay and have the house and have nothing at all or something. And then when you go do the test, it shows and fit him. He no do the test and the rest, you know. Right away, him start to do for everybody else. Now, if him take up himself, because you have some man, you know, and remember, no man just go left them pick some more man do it, you know. A matter of fact, man, you know, so them pick and them never mind it much less. Them no business till them pick to get big and old and them look something, some big old dirty work this man. No real father. Already, you know that I'm not lying, I tell. See? So a man get up now and just so boom and just go about him business. Him no, they have a fee about him no know, you know, because him no say, okay, make me go do a test. Him just go about him. So them kids that get hurt or who they fling outside and more. Can you imagine street, him say how much test and how much it. So you can imagine the street full of these kind of things. The government going to take responsibility and make sure build some place and put them up and take care of them build and do all kind of little things. Them going to do that. They might make sure the kids them, because I'm not talking about no mother nor no father. We want to make sure because the kids them care themselves here. They might make sure them alright. They might make sure the real father now come in now and bound him and make sure him get a job that him can fully give up and take care of him kids them or what have you. For him married and him have a next life I live. Make sure him take care of him kids them and you put some, you have to strangle up to put some certain things in place and all kind of things. They might make sure it's alright. And then you deal with postmortem depression, you know. Postmortem depression, yeah? Where that make people go commit suicide and do all kind of things. It causes more violence. It causes more violence. I feel, you know, you have to reach out. If you are deal with that, you say, oh, I pass this, we're going to make this. Straighten up the society. Because if you don't straighten up the society, seems like we see little 11-year-old girl get pregnant and all. Because most time I needs, you know. I just want I needs, you know. See? And because fear father have things and all kind of little things and them grow up certain way, you can't come because them have time to tell you and want the best. But most of the time them don't even have them grow with granny. Mother I say make me go reach a ride a foreign or something and man you can't find a man, you know see most youth, you know see just going on half a tree and see look much picnic boy picnic and thing up there. The man the go there and call them Gully Queen. And I see a man them like them man that MMP man and pick them up and carry them go at night and carry them in some hotel. Because them involved too, you know, them and some police, some big police and them thing there, and some doctors and lawyers and pick up the same Gully Queen them. Yeah. And then this them a day and pick them up at night. See? Them involved. Them use them, abuse them. I don't see Catholic Church alone abuse them. Nah. Yeah, you just start the truth. See? So you know you want to reach out to man and say, yo, what time for to live good. You know, respect on yourself. Yeah? And when you start to have kids and them things, remember you know want to do this. You know want enough so. You want to do the right thing. And you can reach out to some people. Some people now go take in and some take it because you know the whole of them get them understand what I say. But him can't come here so. When Georgia beat him, woman with cheer where film colleagues and say at the paternity test. I can't it cut down most of the domestic violence. Look how much people me just call out were dead through domestic violence. Something start from one little space. I this a man, woman, I hear the neighbor. Domestic violence, you know. And then it started a gunplay, and man they end up dead, then people retaliate, then they get bigger and turning like it's a gang thing, but it starts from a really domestic violence. Who them know each other when it start. Some people like gamble, domestic violence, gamble. And when you look, you the other day dead for must say $50. Domestic violence. $50. Somebody have $10, them dead. Them get stabbed and dead. Them a fight. You must fight over some foolishness. at daytime. And domestic violence. You must fight in an era, going on some era, some foolishness. They might play a football and they turn a man get chop up. Some of them things in a company news. So remember, I know domestic violence have to be that just a family member. It can be a neighbor to and all kind of things, or your good friend and all kind of things. So it starts from some little things and then when it look it spread out in some bigger thing. You see me I say? But the man you know come and feel say, oh, can people bring him up, then him start so boy, him start talking like people to the boy, the jockey. So you come with distraction. You come with distraction because when you say yes so and you move the motion that people can get jobs. That woman can be independent with wow, so them not to depend on for even say make me sell my body and make me clean up backward and do some kind of little things. I have to stoop low, to get something and I have to go take 2 man. If you go come me can't even find food feet and little one me don't want to left him, but a little man is a sugar daddy when me can take something off. So when them get catch, no, we not do that. Look on the country. I lose billions on top of billions. Women have to know themselves too. I'm not joke. See? But you can't come and say them have study because that study that be a wrong study. The doctor is a piece of filth. And him is a Joe Stinker too. Yeah man, you have some Joe Stinker go around. Him are one of them too man. See? Because when you come say it as a stem, you are tell we. So if this is a stem that, so why the government? Alright. They are part of the government. Why the government instead of spending 170 billion and thing that the police them? Yeah? Then I build up the police force so like is a soldier, like it's a soldier squad we're ready for a war. Why they never just do this and solve most like if you stop domestic violence, you know. Most like crime solving in Jamaica, you know. Can me say it start and it spread out in a wider thing. Say for just the little paternity, but you spend so much money on, you know, you militarize the police force and that because domestic violence you could have just solved it. And him know him have the antidote to solve the whole crime, too much crime will go on by just do a paternity test. No jackass that man. You don't want to hear from him. People don't really vote for that. Eh? Man, go look for yourself and then people write him up. People write him up. Parley, big up yourself. But see, make a nice you thing, a nice you speech, and you just line them out. Nice. Bird, big up yourself. I'm saying they say a lady named Lane. Just big up on yourself, man. You understand? And then it's like Lonesome, you have to do. Right now, I have much time for a mix and them thing. They don't take up enough of my time. Enough. Come like, come here, the opposition. Like Gorilla Glue on them mouth. I mean, them come and chat foolishness. When you don't come and point it out and say, what you mean by? What kind of study? Who him come and study? Which community him go and study domestic violence? Even if you do a study from the amount of people get hurt and dead and gone to prison because of domestic violence. You understand? Man, if you look at the paper every day, you know, see about no baby, you know, see, oh, woman get lick in her face because of this. Man kick her boom bam bam, man lick out her teeth. This happen over here, so. And of them little petty case there, you see in the paper every day. You know, see, sexual paternity test. This and that. One time the people come right up say this and that. Them have said we'll find this as a study and them write up this. Same thing we take like them that say we take 100 people and 200 and out of this 70% of this sample I will do 80 people and 70% of this sample this and that. But you know see in a real life we used to go at the court and what have you. You know see what them a fight over? Eh? Domestic violence are some big things, you know. When you see man plot up and kill him, alright. When you see beaches to get out his wife, then what you think of? Him hire man to kill him and domestic violence. So your violence, of course, but this is your wife you sleep with and a laugh with, but you plot to kill her. Same like what the other one plan and kill her sister. Same like what George lick the woman in her thing. The whole of these things, man, tell us of domestic violence and some cruel violence are going on. See? And you and your husband and you and your wife, and even if you say about she this and that, the young girl never have a baby for beaches out. Beaches out. You just want to get rid of her and get rid of the first wife. See them have to charge him for 2 murder. Eh? Burn the body and all kind of thing. Them just stem from the domestic violence. See? And you have to get rid of her because me try divorce her so I get more so the best way to get rid of her some wicked thing I do her. See? And you can't just think and go down the line, I hear so much domestic, much of them thing are domestic violence. They say the policeman kill, go back to St. Mary, him kill the mother, the father, the brother, him kill the daughter and shoot up the woman, him wife. Him wife, the day foreign, she never dead. Let her watch it, she not dead. See? That woman was St. Mary the other day, I said she want the man out of her house. Her husband was police. So I said, well, she'll give me so much trouble, much shot she give him give her. Him kill her. Him kill her and make vice note. The woman and her and grandson, where did the police guy were by him phone and they see them there about and him talk about it. What happened? What happened to him? Him shoot the grandmother, which should be your grand-in-law. Yeah? And then shoot himself on the police compound. Because he said, leave my grandson alone. And them say, get you out. See? So these things start from them kind of little things where you know are people round there some and them start a little thing, card part, this ball game, all kind of things in a community and it start from some little thing. Then your brethren dead and a brethren come this, your lady, and when you look around out pan him and when you look at till gunplay involved, when you look at 20 man dead before it stem down. You understand? Them things are some domestic violence. Start from there. So it couldn't be where I say Paula. It couldn't be a man like what him say. That's why I show him so much time, you know, because I see the paper them I give him some props now, you know. And him start talking, you know. And I say are you like him, I say, boy, Mr. Lonesome, me listen to you, but I tell you something. Sometimes I talk over one head, you know, because we don't understand, you know. We don't understand, we understand the whole dynamics. Anything we not deal with, we have to understand the dynamics. Don't think about no self-centered, think about we as man. Remember say, you know, even when woman say, boy, you have someone might come and say, boy, we can't do things a woman, no. Let me tell you, man, them chat and them thing there, you know. Yeah, man. And you must have a man where you're calling him. And let me tell you this. And I true me depend this, that's why me attack. Me hear things that me hold it. See? But I not every man hold them out. Enough man don't know this. And when a man say, boy, me do this, you know, them don't know joke you make. The man that chat, boy, you talk about when them run them friend and them social media, yes, I mean, I drink, they can't junk. So I know for one thing, I'm a good man. See? Somebody could have a nice constant where you talk to me, you talk to nobody else. But in everybody stays so. See? So we have, we know a man where we make a good producing. I'll remain nameless. And him wife, and him wife the more now. Have a storm, set her up and everything. And me have youth for me advice. But you still I share youth and one bag of things and all kind of thing youth. I say, boy, yes, she blam 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 blam. And I'm a producer and I say, yeah man, you know him man. Because he me produce him for my label, you know. And the man we talk about, you know. You know want to tell you about him that work big time. Big time, I one of them big time place. I never want to identify me tell you what kind of work. Because I know him watch me too. So and when you look now, you know, when I hear about him, I look on a different level because I look on her for a decent lady. Very nice, decent lady. I said, look how you learn yourself, man. See? But me never repeat. Remember, you know, me always been a friend to you. Me and she could. And who she go with her, me advise him. But she don't know. You see? You understand? So we know these kind of things. That's why I say everything, you know, me and man, we just keep things. And we see other things than that too. We see big man with arbeit. And when you look, other man whisper and say, I mean, you know, when we look at someone, I say, for ease on yourself, you know. Ease on yourself, man. See? So when them feel say, hey, you know, you're like a woman, that's why we do things, you know, some man chat, and when we do things, then a man not do things with. If man chat, them wanna think. You're gonna be here same way, man. You understand the key way you do? And the bigger you get, because you have a politician right now, him on the opposition side now. But you see him, he was minister too. My brethren, you listen me now. When I, you know, so when I call my name, when we look now, my brethren now, I have a brethren with a female wife. What you talk, say, man? I'm a big politician with what I want to know. What I want to know. So when they and talk, I'm like, yeah, man. Give the man anything and them thing the way I say, man. Because the bigger them get, and when them brought two of them youth, and I like when I even know. Politician, you know, you look and I say, boy, Lonesome, you know that, and boom, boy, I beg calling him right now, the whole I want to drop down, because them I use it for political football, so we don't call him. See? Remember, yeah. So remember we know enough people, you know. So when she feels that she alright, none of one like a lady, me not look upon her as a lady. See? You understand me? That's why I say, you know, no other talk about in a discreet and I can do this and that. Some things we know, I just throw me up, me not share things with people like that, but I do that. Me different. But I every man stay so. Yeah, all the fine people stay like that. Same? You understand? So we know what it want. And then man now, man want to live a little way with them boss, you know, like man there, yeah man. Cause my boss, you know, you say him up there, yeah man, and me and I'm sure you to man. And me man, and me we also man, me say, see what me just get and boom bam, go and boom bam. So the bigger the man is a man like boss. So man have to be careful. The man a businessman and them thing they take up two of them little boy, they man come boss, they man come chat, you know, yeah man, me a be talking, you man, you mean man, see what you buy, pay money and pay thing, yeah man, up the man and everything where you spend, people see it. You have a woman where they come buy a car from me. It's a woman where, you know her husband, them in a business, in a restaurant. Me not go say away, some in a Jamaica. No her son too, no her kids them, because in a restaurant and him selling enough and everything. Buy a car for me for a young boy. Me say, yeah, of course, me say, my car for a young boy. Yeah, man, and him tell me, I want a, yeah, man, you know, I'm going to shape me and say, John, no. Because I know her husband. My husband good man. I know she good. See? So, these are the things that I like, we not see it, we see it. You understand? So, like a sugar mama. Seem like you have sugar daddy. See? So, you know, woman that's boy, I don't think discreet. No. When you think you do things discreet, people are not curious. You see the man and say, no, because you might talk to a man and say, no, you can't answer this, listen. You can always appeal a little more. Ego there, you go on to say something. You understand? If you know a good woman do, you know yeah man, you know run round. Yeah man, you know run round and go say, you know run round and go say, like how you have some man come put some argument to you and you keep it. No. Good man that run you, because you know you have your friend and you have to have respect. Like me, you know, I'm my brethren them wife and my brethren them kids. I'm a niece and every them, you know. Yeah man, then I pay protection and them thing that. Yeah man, because so we live. You have to have respect. Something respect boy, you know. You understand? So my niece and every them man. Yeah man, tell her about life, same way. Niece and every them same way. Yeah man, yeah say man. That are the respect will be, you know, go up with. So you know you have line you don't cross. And you see people come try enough up yourself, you know. A man, that's your wife and really, you know, I say no man, he's a piece of shit. You have to move him up. See? Him come with a friend, you not have a thing in boundary. And some people are known it too, you know. And then you have some man who go around and tell a man lie, that's why they meet you at some woman. Them have the most thing, them have the most. For me, if you meet a man and them started, I better you and a man bill, you know. I want to good, you know. More than you took up a man because him have drive this and him have drive that. You took up a married man, him not gonna leave him wife. I'll tell you same wife, this I not leave him wife, so. I want two of them do that. See? I tell you the truth. See? And if him do that, him have a couple more of the young girl then because him have money, so it not coming like nothing to him. See, I feel smart as a woman. See, we're strong in a man seat that talk to a woman now. You have to be careful. You can't mash up on a family life for foolishness. You better people reasonable to know, but when them take a blame now and fling pan the and say, zoom, him a punk. You understand? We might talk a foolishness. But we can reason with people like this. You understand? We can reason with people like this because we see it where, you know, women don't know themselves and we and feel so, okay, I'm smart out this and I want to do this. No do that. It don't make no sense. Because you have people blackmail it up on top of your woman, you know. Especially you step up on your man and step up in something a man say, if you don't come say my whole in a something where you know want do you make a one mistake and them try hold the camera blackmail if you try move him and say, this me I do. You know see them lock up some youth a man the other day for try blackmail a woman. From in a Jamaica, kind of prison, I have some naked picture. And somebody just tell me say a man that she talk to, you know. I have some picture, you know, where she don't want her husband. That's why she not talk to me, you know, because she married now, she live in Canada. She don't want her husband no, because, you know, him have some nude picture. I mean, I say, yo, him to go to prison. In a Jamaican, him threaten her with these things. All this a blackmail. She not deal with him now, but you have them and it's a blackmail. All them things they out of that. You have to know some little man are germs too, you know. Them the real man. You understand? People when they get older, them you understand what I say, you know. Them are a real man. You see me I say? Yeah man, them are a real man. Some real piece of crap them. And man we say like boss and like, you know, put together and you see. Sometimes I feel car if I rent a bedroom in them car and thing, and then sometimes I live in them car back too. Big and worthless can't do nothing. So, you know, and you have to be careful of these things. So you don't look on clothes and look on people's face and all them chest and then you say boom bam. That's why you see when me see man about them going in a dance. Remember with the music and pick up woman out a dance. Pick up a kind of woman out a dance, man. When woman go dance, you're supposed to have your person. Them saying, just come and just make every man just go hitch a ride. Me not believe in that shit. That is foolishness. If I have man start hitch a ride now, you're one of them. See? So if you go dance, enjoy yourself. If your husband not come, you and your friend and they want to go have a nice time. You know, they are boy in a corner about your bubble and man, every man a rub up by you and them thing. Them think them think that's some low thing. See? Tin man buy a liquor and then junk and them, you looking going up over this and all kind of things. You know, do them thing, man. If you go, you go. You carry your person, you know, carry your person, you go and you have your girlfriend, them and away. You go enjoy yourself. See? My man come and tell you about buy a liquor and you can fly you and you can buy this and buy a what? Can you want money? So anybody, you couldn't go and dance. And you have some man boy take a man from out a dance or you have this and that and about wife man. They're supposed to have a husband and a baby father already and good man. You don't want to beat nobody in a dance. You beat somebody in a dance and you beat them in a dance and grab home with you. That can imagine before you, the week before you, or the 2 week or 3 or 4 or 5 week or a year before you. You just get them just to take out people because you have some man them coming like a serial, you know. Change man like hard man. See? Yeah man. See? Yeah man. So if you know all these kind of little things, so you're gonna go and dance where you meet people and them things, they're gonna do these things. You understand? And be support family morals. See? And we know what going on. Not like you don't know what going on. It's a man perfect no, but you know. You see? So if you have an aim where you know you just deal with things at a respect level. And people for respect. Like if you want people for respect you know. When you drop a girl, them are this you know. No man, you talk about you drop a girl, you tell your woman you drop a girl and start live like skettle, man are this you man. You just respect them friend years man. And any woman you see move from one friend to the other friend, them they are no woman neither, you know. Yeah mad. What kind of woman that? And a friend, you know, friend say, well, this and a woman that you can't move to one friend to the next friend, you mad? Eh? And then the next friend will receive her. Imagine so can number one me, oh you live with yourself. And I just say friend though, but each time you think say you laugh after your friend, but remember your friend was before you, you what left? You have germs. So oh you live with that. And same like you that mean your friend can draw back anytime. You understand? You understand? Yeah. Yeah, so it can do anytime. You understand? Anytime. So all them things are foolishness. Cause you have some man in the artist world. You boss, oh me have a band of group. No, me no want no sir. Me no want boss. You have a friend that say your friend fall out about a woman. For what? Foolishness. And if she know your friend and then go each up with your friend, that a good woman, you don't want poverty man. You don't want to see. No, sir, everybody woman that man. Go want a virtuous woman, one woman will respect herself, man. And then you want in this kind of problem. You understand? No woman see herself. You know, when you look on her, you call her miss. And they keep her respect there. But when you drop a girl as a woman, then you find all kind of look at dark shit a step up on you. Dark shit. That's what I call them, because enough of them man are a real father and them thing, you know. Just go check them know, yo, you ever see them get up and go drive for them, you go to school and for decades and years. And them do one while you grow kids pan a level. See? You know, we don't grow kids for big kids and them thing. They grow kids pan a level, real level. Bless up G Will. See? You understand? So you want to build family life. You have a youth and you can live with the youth and pan a level and it's nice, you know, you watch a youth them grow up and you look in them reach and you say, well, to them, you know, can you youth them are you? See? Set nice. And then the mother play for your part and you play your part. Like when you see some, like when you see you have some animal, that's how them live, you know. Like penguin and them thing, them stay together for life, you know. You have some animal that stay together for life, you know. Mate, them fine but them say them stay together for life. See? I have something like lion now where them kill any other little cub for a mate. But the female lion. Yeah man. Because them have to go feed them own offspring, just feed them offspring alone. See? You have some man not play no role, none at all. Them just go around and you say, boy, me have around 10 kids, me have 15 youth. And you not father for none. And what them should do is strengthen up that thing there. So compulsory now, I'm gonna demand DNA. Yeah, because compulsory now, you're go up, you're end up even jail, you have to go mind somewhere about someone, them are going to demand something now. Because you have to go stand up for your responsibility. Stop just let go that we see youth in the street and thing. But as I say, we don't want a guy like this come with no bag of foolishness when him attack. And I say it cause the violence. Look how much people me just call me dead. And we can call a bag of more people. Where people are war, where wars stem from and everything it cause from domestic violence. You know, your community where somebody could cussing start and then it start in a big thing. Them just have some little disagreements, domestic violence, I hear somebody there. And then somebody will retaliate and then gun play and then mash it and all kind of thing play. And then they just spread. Most of the time, those domestic violence, them the good thing start from. Man and man know each other and one the disagreement and it start a bag of things. You see? So as me say, I'm going to play him again. But him say, that no care what to what him say. See? We must say we want to reach to the people and tell them live good. But we want to fix Jamaica and get work and all kind of things. A man that want to build name, you know. From the other day, from Kevin Spit, MC Kevin Spit, everybody want to build name too, you know. So them run out with something that make no sense, eh? So we have to crush it. Hear this.
Central St. James MP Heroy Clarke wants to move a motion in Parliament for paternity tests to be done at birth. Mr. Clarke made the comment as he made his contribution to the State of the Constituency debate last evening.
The cases of domestic violence that lead to murder are high, Madam Speaker. According to Dr. Herbert Gill, doing a study conduct here in Jamaica, one of the causes of domestic violence stems from paternal issues. Madam Speaker, as a legislator, I will be moving a motion for the DNA paternity test to be done at the birth of the child in order to determine fatherhood of that said child. This, Madam Speaker, I believe will stem majority of the domestic violence in our society.
Majority. So him believes that the paternity test now I stem majority. And me just ask people, me just ask about Garwood. We're in our church. And the youth go in our church. And the youth send man go kill her in there. Fight over the dead left, you know. Stepson send go kill her. Me sure not about no paternity test. See? Me just talk about the next girl in that same place in the Trani where her sister I a man to come kill because over the house again and everything. In front of a 10-year-old child. You kill your sister and go in prison. She not daughter them and whatever you fight over that. Me just talk about the policeman. We carry him wife got in a Manchester. And then them go back. She go back and them come kick off the kill her parents, kill her brother, shoot up she and kill her stepdaughter for her little one daughter. She survived. She living at the state. Well mash up. I must kill himself. Domestic violence, you know. Talk about the other police where the other woman want to get him out. He get around, much that he get around 9 over our own house. For our house. See? So you tell me what show them that paternity test. Talk about the one I know. Talk about George. What him name? George, what him name? What him there? George, I have to show them here, you know. Talk about that one here. That one here. What him name? George Wright. So what she do is a paternity test and show something and then beat her with chain her head. A domestic violence this. Eh? So these things, yeah? Talk about even Ninja Man case. Eh? You see me I say? You understand? So these things are domestic violence. Them talk about them sister, yeah. I want you to stop. Look here. Look here. Should on the circuit court Wednesday when what this happen? Look here. Elder the man convicted for who him kill. See, look here. Watchman kill his sister-in-law, something like that, yeah? Yeah. See it? Fatal affair. I'll be a domestic violence, this thing. When you look, people are war over rubbish. Neighbor who, when you look, one got one dead. When you look, people are war over water. The man say, no, come over in my yard because he man the woman. A domestic violence, you know. When you look, one call our policeman, the woman, send her picking them with the tank. You remember the other day when them shoot him pan feet, they look a water thing there, catchment. Him say, no, catch the water because him have to fix it. When you look, the policeman come, they go full him up a wall. Domestic violence, some of them own little issue. And then them say them do, we don't know what them say them do and what them do and them find out say at the paternity. It has stop. It has stop most of this. Right now, nothing to do with it. You know what? Oh, you vote for them man here? In my legislator. Oh, you vote for them people here? Oh. So me can call out a bag of them. Call out too much of paternity test. Call out too much of them. And how much people dead over them? Just call them out right now. How much of them every day you write up here say man and woman a fight over something. Woman go take money go buy up lotto. A man have beat her and he beat her soft, she have lock him up and him go a court and judge say boom bam bam. How much people have to go court and pay domestic violence? People are dead. I think that Trevor Burbick in a Portland I feel never and them French over land, him own land. See? You go a Trelawney, man get him pay domestic violence. See two youth them a good friend. They don't want to put up friend for life or something. Best friend and where you look, in call him from the place, them a drink where you look him take him gun shot the youth. Like him say something and him answer about one thing and where you can put him gun there and where you look him shot him. See? Them just drink or whatever, you know, like or some enemy or whatever, your friend this. See? You have some people now, them one little argument start over some little woman talk and them thing, the way you look, people dead. When you look at spreading a big thing, domestic violence cause a bulk of thing, but it's not about DNA. Just show me how much of them come out and say the DNA. How much? Beaches out in a Portland, 2 wife, domestic violence. You want to get rid of them, you just say, the man who have the place in the big man. Police involved and everything, kill him wife can get a young girl. And wife might kill him. Because if you divorce her, you know, say, okay, this and that, so I get rid of her. The man them so vicious and thing. That now nothing to do with paternity. It's the old man this. I egg them dry up long time. They teach a woman who have fear husband where in a Manchester again. Eh? What happened? Domestic violence. The one who just chop up him granny and kill her. And when granny go have baby and she do one of the testament show sign of him. He chop up him granny and kill her. The other one will bury him grandfather. When them a look for him. How? So you said most of them, it has stop most of the domestic violence. If you just do a DNA when the baby born, it has stop. Who you tell that? Oh, you vote for them big old leader, just thinker. Oh, you, and then they might pose up in a paper and people are following. But we will talk to woman for the next level. And we are tell them, say, yo, no care what you do about no secret, nothing. Because man, remember, you know, if you say, boy, me a movie, papa man, you know, I'm not going to know. Remember, it's a man you go to. And the bigger your man is, the more him chat. The bigger him in the society, him feel boss, because feel bossy. You feel know all that too. See? And if him down there, so, and you say, okay, I can dump my man because him now move up time, you will regret it. Can you pick up a man and a film car and a film nothing at all and you step on your man. But when you sneak, you pick up a man, the bigger the man is, the man you feel boss if you come chat to. You know all these things. I know what I make. You see? Because some things we know, if we just start, the man we can identify people. So we know all these things. You understand? You see me I say? So we know the whole of them kind of little things are. And no joke we make. So I just straight up thing. You understand? So it causes a lot of things. It causes people for rebel. When you look now, you have some man now Like I don't want a man go and may look at trouble a little kid and a family and a family friend. People catch you go beat you and all kind of but family friend. Enough thinkers, all kind of things, you know. If you never know you know the boy, you know the run the kid them for trouble them that this thing go on. You understand? You understand? So these are the things that we are talking about. So when we see some smoke screen and man feeling good and want us raise an argument for us draw people for go talk one thing and someone will say, yeah man, so much talk it on things, someone for be real father to man. I know the woman will not talk to. Man does say something about one night stand. But you do the one night stand. The one night stand that make no sense. You have this lady for one night stand. That makes sense? No make no sense. You can one night stand I might get out some disease in your backside. Yeah, you understand? We have about one night stand. That make no sense, man. You much man, them one night stand thing they will listen. Them one night stand thing they much other man have one night stand with them. Because them don't know themselves. You have to know yourself, man. See? You can't do no man, you know. you have to be careful. You understand? You have to just be careful. And stop the foolishness. And when we are talking about family morals, you have to have respect. Because you have some man that have no respect, you know. Man, they gonna work. I'm friend this, I'm friend I look him woman. I'm friend for such a him shouldn't have a woman, then I go look at a woman. So him not have no respect or nothing, you know. That right away, but if woman know herself, no, she don't know say about him and not a friend. And you don't have no manners, because you don't respect me neither. Because you shouldn't even have said this to me. You're a piece of stinker too. But some woman giggle. So you know, so some batter ears. You get rid of batter ears. You understand? You know, wow, with batter ears, get rid of batter ears. What do you do with that? It don't make no sense. You understand? It don't make no sense. Man, for have respect and pride, man. Pride and dignity, man. And self-worth. So the guy will come tell you about book back and you have green teeth. You understand? Yeah, man. You see me, I say, yeah, man, I see what's not. You know, green teeth. You take it serious, offensive. Boy, you have to know what you're talking. Hey, so me tell you this. The people, but people don't know me. You see me, you know, me show people respect. So, you know, when people approach me, they know how them approach me, you know. Of course, I show you respect. I mean, I diss somebody. So when you see me, I like, I also want baby on this. No, because you notice, you know, me have a family, you know, I'm married, you know. The same, so you know. The world know. And I like me, I go on this and I go, no, me not in a them thing. I'm a big man, you know. So if I watch a grand and grow now and all kind of little things and them things, you're good. See, you know, act like some little guy will take Viagra, go like the man down the world and I do all kind of foolishness. Me not know that with them. Me not know that, you know. Yeah, and the world so nasty. Listen, sometimes the parlor, hear this now. Sometimes you have to stick to the evil, you know. Because you have like some man have them good look man and more than thing might attack your face. Or something better out of you know what some nyamatan, you know. Yeah, man, some nyamatan and some germs, some yeast where you chop in them teeth and all both and all. The boy you talk about, man. Some Viagra kind of little dirty people. Boy you talk about, man, when you do some book and you want to run back. Your bridge burn up already, so you can't reach back and then you're sad. So till you with that done and go dead to backside, because you just say, you know, somebody just throw it. So kind of I know say, but you have to right, you know. Because maybe you get used to what you have and you look feel, so okay. So maybe just go on your sir. And when you look, it's a little nyamatan, ice cream, this way, strawberry, all kind of things. I remember that they bite, that termite walk and bite up everything about the place too, you know. You understand? And then when you find out, you say, but look what I'm going to do to myself, man. Oh, this I'm going to do to myself. Then you get sad and saggy. Yeah, man, I'll only take your same time. You can't believe you mash up yourself. You understand? That's why I say the best way to build life. You want to start from down there and go and build, you know. You know, love is a thing we grow, you know. Build. You might talk about one night stand. Nobody come see about no one night stand. Then for go man. You see me I say? And people nasty nowadays bad, you know. Everybody may believe say if you die with their own germs, you know. You're supposed to have them, a man have him big old nasty germs and you come catch it from him because you just want to do a one night stand or you just want to leave your good man. But you know, remember, you know, you have your good man now, you know. And you not catch no germs, you not catch this, you know, you're not sick, you know. And then you go do some boom and when you look at all kind of thing happen to you. Because him full of germs already. It's a nyamatan. You don't take up a walk at you take up a nyamatan. Nyamatan the worst man for you take up. You can't look at the man no, you know. You understand? How you gonna know? How you gonna know? See? And you can't say it's a pastime a worse than your time. Because enough of them, some things where them do, you know, make nothing past them, them a mankind. See? Me have to live the old fashioned way, you know. But then everybody want to live the old fashioned way. Me say some big old grade man, them great till them can't grow no more, you know. And when you look at them pants tight breeze can't blow through that, you know. But you talk about, man, and well pink out too, you know, some big old dirty man, I know, a pay big old dirty blue pill, them a take for them blue pill big, so they have to make it giant size. See? And when you look them feel, and when you look all in a pink, you know, and like how Michael Jackson dress and them pants for them for them thing, I feel up there too, you know. We up here, so, you know. Saying, and when you boot mount of a party, them, and you know, so I pay a blue pill, them have to lift pan, you know. Yeah, man, for rise them dead, man. Cause just that them and then coffin them a walking, you know. So if you just rise there, them blue pill for big, you talk about bigger than walk and wheel, man. You talk about, man. And bossy, and on top of that, a beer, them a drink boom and all kind of things, and Yamata them too, you know. But you talk about, because remember, say, a coffin them a walk with, you know. For rise, them look at dead, you know. Them have to drop all two of them blue pill, we race up all them out and lick them out of them chest. So through that now, them turn up, them get a selfie ticket from Ripley's Believe It or Not, or from Guinness World Book of Record. The baddest Nyamatan. Every minute them a break, what? Every minute them break a next record. Oh, them a Nyam. You understand? Nyamatan. Saying? What you talk about, man? You understand? So, them now, be careful. You have your good look life, keep it, make it work. See? Yeah, man, just make it work, man. Now we have government in your thing, you know. You don't need that, man. You don't need that, man. Yeah, man. You saying? Yeah, man, the blue pill now, the jump start sitting, but remember, you know, beat up. Because I know artists who beat out and chef, you know. And next artist said to me, say, Lonesome. Me never want to repeat, I never attack. See? Because man a big man. And man go take blue pill and artist scheme piece and him go take one full one. Beat out him out and chest and mash him up. Big artist too. See? And next artist, big artist too. You don't want to say, well, I want some. Get the man one thing when me hear for the man get a heart attack pan where my depot. Boy, I'm dead, you know. Well, man, Lonesome. No fear say John. See? Make it a whole story, you know, because we don't want, you know, we're not chopping and do the man dead and gone, but, you know, we keep it, yeah, man, keep it there, so, man. Yeah, so, you know, I say, yeah, man, have some big old blue pill for them blue pill, you know, like, you ever see, I know, like them cat wheel, you know, the buggy wheel, them, like when a cowboy show, and so for them blue, like them go, and them right to the factory and get special blue pill make, you know. Special one, them for them, they beat out their chest. You have to take them big old blue pill there, you have to make sure you have a next art, even a next art somewhere, wait pan you or something. You see me I say? Them fin know themselves too, because some of them have them nice, big, nice wife and thing, and I look at a young girl, when you look, I look at the girl be younger than your daughter. You have to put yourself in a position and know, say, okay, no man, I not this my daughter, I not this my son, them man. Don't do it. Them find out that they not have respect for you, man, them I look at you like, you're a piece of crap too. For your father. If you know them things, man. No father no chumps, no chump, no card boy, no father that. No go by it. No do that. Keep it clean. Keep it real. See it? What you mean? I keep it real, man. You have to tell them, you know, because we keep it real, you know. You understand? So you reach part of age, you know, young again, and like you go to school and them things, you're young. You just, you understand, just, you have a nice wife, you just get a nice wife and just want to live a nice life. And you're good. You want to live a family life. And if you do that, we get rid of enough of the germs that are running in a society. You understand? Get rid of some yamatan and get rid of some other little things. But don't make no politician come tell us, say, are the DNA, if you do DNA. Can you imagine now? Them have one bag of police, they come with Zozo. Hey, them not easy, you know. They come with Zozo and them state of emergency for around 2, nearly 3 years. Lock up how much people, and this one, you know, come with the magic now. Okay, if we just do the DNA, do a test, it stop majority of the domestic violence. If it stop majority of the domestic violence, it'll stop most of every violence we're going, because it spring off in the bigger one them too. No joke about it. See? No joke about it. Yeah, man, bless up, sir. Bless up. I'm on my live. Hold on a minute, yeah? Yeah, man, cool. Hold on a minute. Yeah, man. See? So it has stopped majority, that has stopped majority. Can you imagine? You come with Zozo, you come with one bag of things, curfew, everything, and it now stop the amount of people are dead. But you just come now and say, okay, when a baby born, just take him DNA. I will find out. So, when you take the baby DNA, because someone going without the father, who for DNA you have to take, baby DNA you have, you know. So you have to take them, you have to take the man, and all of them come with a man like that, you know. So some woman them can't even find the man. Then we man can find them pregnant and gone out to something else. You understand? So the government have planned for now make sure them youth are alright and things. But I fling them on the road before I car glass and them things, right? Alright. We there, keep it real there. But them MP and them if you have sense, yeah? You have to hold them accountable, man. I make them come with sense and I'm come with a distraction. But there, yeah? We're up. Bless up.